For a trendy spin on appetizers, you'll want to try a Peruvian recipe, which is considered Peru's national dish. Chef Maria Lynn from Catering by Maria is going to show us how to make ceviche. She'll also show us how to prepare a punch that she says is both delicious and healthy, and it's called chicha morada. Is that correct?
Morada.
Chicha morada.
It's like a purple, yes.
Oh, and it's purple.
Yes.
Well, this is going to be fun. All right, well, let's start with the ceviche.
Sure.
Tell me about the ingredients that we've got in that.
Sure. We got fish. Usually it's a firm flesh fish that we're going to, I already cut, but I got a little bit more to cut.
Okay.
We got onions. Red onions are better. They are sweeter, and they're usually sliced thinly. We have hot pepper, a Peruvian hot pepper, which is called ricotta, that is very hot.
I'll have to ask you about that.
So yeah, we're going to have to just use a little bit. We have some cilantro for garnish, some lime, that's the main, one of the very important ingredients into it, and we got some roasted garlic. And then we got some corn, and I made a twist of the ceviche. I got some sweet potato chips. You usually serve it with boiled, but this time we're going to use chipped potato.
Oh, cool. Potato. Yes. Sounds good. So what would my first step be?
The first thing we can do is probably, I'm going to slice the lime. So you want to help me juice them?
Sure, definitely.
Great. All right.
So you said the limes are a key ingredient in this recipe.
Yes, because you marinate the fish in the lime. So it's not, by the time you eat it, it's not totally raw.
Oh, really?
Yes.
But it's not cooking it in the traditional sense that we're used to, you know, in the States, in terms of heating it up or putting it on a grill or anything like that.
No, it actually gets cooked in the lime.
Interesting.
Yes.
So I've had ceviche before, and I'm so excited to have it again.
While you do that, I'm going to start cutting the fish.
Now, what type of fish is this?
You want to get like a firm flesh fish.
A firm flesh?
Yeah, I'm using tilapia now. That's really worked pretty good for ceviche.
Is there anything that you have to consider when you're buying the fish if you're using the fish for ceviche?
It's got to be fresh.
Has to be fresh, never frozen.
No, never frozen. That's one of the key, how can I say, rules for the ceviche. It's got to be fresh. And the skin is got to be firm. You don't want to get like flounder or something that is just going to get
too flaky?
Yeah, too flaky, and then it will actually overcook in the lime.
Oh, really? You can overcook in the lime?
Yes, yes. And then it gets all, it disintegrates sort of. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So you've just kind of chopped it into squares?
Yeah, squares, little cubes. And
oh, I have a feeling I should be juicing my limes more and talking less.
And now we got the fish here. We're going to salt it. We're going to add salt.
And is table salt okay for that?
Yeah, I normally use
like a kosher salt?
Kosher salt, yeah. So we make sure it's well seasoned. And then we're going to add some roasted garlic that I got for more flavor.
Now, you said this was an appetizer. Is this just for special occasions or anytime?
We eat it all the time. Normally, ceviche is considered to be eaten on a Sunday in Peru. After somebody go party, you know, it's a good reliever, you know, when you are out at night, you know, nighttime and stuff like that. So now we're going to add the onions.
And those are red onions?
Red onions, sliced red onions. And we're going to mix it with the fish. And we're going to add the hot peppers, the ricottas, which is called.
Ricottas? Now, did you buy them?
You buy this in a
whole or in a can, or?
It comes in a can.
We
cannot find those fresh yet. Hopefully soon we will. But for now, we can't. And
that's amazing. We're always finding new things in the market. So
yeah, I mean, every market has it now, and you know, it's pretty good that we have it like handy now, because before it was really hard to get it. Now we pour the lime juice.
Okay. Now, if I can't find those specific peppers, is there something else that you would use instead?
You can put some jalapeno or some other like habanero, just a tiny bit. Because it's good to have the ceviche with a little bit of heat. You know, it's better. Sometimes it tastes better. So we're going to add the lime juice. It's going to be about, for this amount of fish, about 6 or more.
About 6 limes.
Yeah. You just gotta taste and see how it goes. And then you mix the whole thing. And then we're gonna add some cilantro leaves. Yes.
I love that fresh taste of cilantro.
Oh yes, really good.
So the fish is just gonna cook in the lime juice,
Yes,
huh?
it's gonna cook. We're gonna let it wait. We're gonna let it rest for 30 seconds. And then we're gonna be ready to serve it.
Excellent.
and
Well,
eat it.
then while we let that rest, let's move on to the drink. Because I know
Sure.
you've got a great drink. I'll trade places
Yes.
with you real quick.
Great.
And something important here was that the bowl should be chilled before we start, right?
Yes. Yeah, it should be.
So
Just
now
to keep
it's
the
sitting in its
freshness of the
chilled bowl.
fish. Yes.
Cool, great.
Yes.
So we've got this excellent drink that you said is delicious
Yes.
and nutritious.
Yes, it's very nutritious. It's very good. It goes well. It goes really good with the ceviche. It's called chicha morada. Morada is purple in Spanish. So what we do, I tell you the ingredients first. We're gonna use.
Well, actually, let's go through them as we add it to the pot. Cause
Okay, yeah.
I definitely want to see every step of this.
Sure. We get the Peruvian purple corn.
Now, where do you
And
find
what
that?
we do in another specialty store.
Oh, really?
Yes. So
look
what
at
we do,
that.
we take the kernels out. Since it's dry, what we do, we go through the pot and then we take the kernels out. And
Excellent.
you just, just go like that in water, about 4
And
quarts.
that's the healthiest aspect of it, correct?
Yes,
That
yes.
blue corn. I've read
Yes.
that it has more antioxidants than blueberries in it.
Yes, it's very good. And it's
Antioxidants,
delicious.
good for the
It's
skin.
good for the kids. It's very. It's a very a really great summer refreshing drink. We're gonna boil this in water, about 4 quarts of water.
Okay.
And we're gonna add the skin and a little bit of the flesh of a pineapple, apples, like 2 quarters of apples, and then we got.
So I am
Cinnamon.
fascinated. You've got that corn rind, the corn cob, the core of it, as well as all the kernels in there.
Yes.
That's different. I've never seen
Yes.
that.
And then we're gonna add a cinnamon stick and 4 cloves.
And 4 cloves.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. You
Oh,
can
I
add
bet this
more.
is
That's
gonna
depending really
smell
what you like. And then
so
we're gonna
good.
cover and let that boil.
Okay. About how long do we have to let it boil?
I will say like 45 minutes to an hour.
And then that's what we have here, right?
Yes, we already got one ready.
So we've. Oh, look at that. Oh, the smell is good.
Oh, yes. Really great. So we're gonna strain it.
Okay. Do we want to strain it right over here?
Yes, sure.
Great.
Great.
And I'll bring this on over to you.
So if you can pass me the ladle, maybe.
Oh, look at the color of that. That's
Yeah.
amazing. So we're just ladling it in through the strainer
Yes.
so that we get all of the wonderful juice. Look at
And
that
then
whole
we can
cob.
actually put it on a pitcher if you want, or we can actually ladle it right to the pitcher if you like.
Oh, that's okay. This is kind of neat.
Yeah.
To see everything.
Yes.
Everything that's cooked down. And we had the pineapple in here, we had the apple in here, we had the corn,
Yes.
including the cob,
Yes.
cinnamon sticks. Now, our ceviche has been sitting for a little while,
Yes.
right?
Do you want me to plate it?
Oh,
would you
that
like
would
to
be great.
taste some?
That sounds wonderful.
Great.
And I will keep ladling these. Our cloves, our cinnamon. It smells so good. It really smells wonderful. So now that I've gotten it strained, and you're putting the ceviche out, so that's just cooked up in the lime juice. That's amazing. I buried my ladle. Here we go. The color of that is just gorgeous. Now, would you serve this drink warm or cold? Would you
We'll
serve
say
it with
cold,
ice?
chilled. It's gotta be
Chill it?
chilled. Yes.
Look at that ceviche. Oh,
Gorgeous.
that's so beautiful.
Yes, that's the way we
Ooh.
present it.
And then if
with-
you were going to serve it to me individually, I know you have some glasses,
Yes,
right?
I do too. And we're gonna put some
Ooh,
corn.
let's put them in the glasses because I would love to try some. All these antioxidants. I love eating and drinking things that are good for me, too.
Oh, yeah. And this is so healthy. You know, ceviche is no fat in there, and it's just healthy. It's so
fat,
good.
Tons of flavor.
Yes.
So you've just put in a little bit of corn, right? We've
Yeah,
got our lime
on the bottom.
and lettuce leaves.
Yes. You can garnish a glass, you know, with some lettuce and some limes.
Oh, how great. I'm going to grab some glasses and try this drink, too. I have to tell you all what it tastes like. It smells great. I think it's that cinnamon and cloves. What a little for you, too. All right, I'm taking a sip.
Thank you.
That's okay?
Sure, go ahead. You say...
Wow, that is good. That's really good.
Yes.
Oh, it's sweet and it's a little tangy.
And then we got the glasses here.
It doesn't taste like corn at all.
No.
I kind of expected a heavy corn flavor, but it
Yeah.
doesn't taste like corn at all.
Yes.
I love it. And so then we've got our ceviche. Oh, and I think I'm going to have to try this as well. I know we've got some porks around here, right?
There you go.
Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
And it's just cooked right in the lime juice.
Yes. Oops. Great, yes.
So fresh, not fishy at all. For those of you who like it mild, excellent. And the lime and that little bit of hot pepper. Thank you so much, Maria.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy it. You know,
yeah.
And you make this at home. It's so easy to make.
Oh, I will. I'm bringing this one home because this is so great, especially summertime. For a trendy spin on appetizers, you'll want to try a Peruvian recipe, which is considered Peru's national dish. Chef Maria Lynn from Catering by Maria is going to show us how to make ceviche. She'll also show us how to prepare a punch that she says is both delicious and healthy, and it's called chicha morada. Is that correct?
Morada.
Chicha morada.
It's like a purple, yes.
Oh, and it's purple.
Yes.
Well, this is going to be fun. All right, well, let's start with the ceviche.
Sure.
Tell me about the ingredients that we've got in that.
Sure. We got fish. Usually it's a firm flesh fish that we're gonna. I already cut, but I got a little bit more to cut.
Okay.
We got onions, red onions, and we got some roasted garlic, and then we got some corn. And I made a twist of the ceviche. I got some sweet potato chips. You usually serve it with boiled, but this time we're gonna use chipped potato.
Oh, cool.
Potato. Yes.
Sounds good. So what would my first step be?
The first thing we can do is probably I'm gonna slice the lime. So you wanna help me juice that?
Sure, definitely.
Great. All right.
So you said the limes are a key ingredient in this recipe.
Yes, because you marinate the fish in the lime, so it's not. By the time you eat it, it's not totally raw.
Oh, really?
Yes.
But it's not cooking it in the traditional sense that we're used to, you know, in the States, in terms of heating it up or putting it on a grill or anything like that.
No, it actually gets better. They are sweeter, and they're usually sliced thinly. We have hot pepper, a Peruvian hot pepper, which is called ricotta, that is very
I'll have to ask you about that.
So yeah, we're gonna have to just use a little bit. We have some cilantro for garnish, some lime. That's the main one of the very important ingredients into it.